The Orioles, Eduardo Encina. And let's talk a little bit about Buck Showalter and his reaction today to all the comments by Jose Bautista, and some of the Oriole players reacting.
Yeah, I mean, last night Jose Bautista actually had some really choice words about the Orioles. He obviously thought that they were trying to hit him intentionally. He said that it was well planned and premeditated were his words, and he actually pointed out Buck Showalter in that same comment, saying that the Orioles take cues from their manager and they hide behind him. We asked Buck about that in postgame, and he wasn't about to engage Bautista in a war of words. Not surprising. Buck always thinks that the players, this is the players' game. This is something that should be dealt with by the players and between the players. So, but inside the Orioles clubhouse, a lot of players were still fuming about the incident yesterday. Just talking to a couple of players, there's no secret that the Orioles have a history with Jose Bautista. They don't like his theatrics. They think he's crossed the line several times, and the Orioles don't necessarily feel that they hold the moral compass of celebrations or anything like that. Edwin Encarnacion hit a second homer into the fifth deck here, and he was pretty slow out of the batter's box too, but no one had a problem with that. But when it comes to Jose Bautista, it definitely brings the ire of the Orioles.
We noticed that Bautista's not in the lineup tonight, and he apparently hurt himself a little bit last night late in the ballgame, even after that home run. What happened?
Yeah, what the Blue Jays are calling it is a right shoulder strain right now. Apparently re-aggravated the injury while he was trying to throw out Delman Young from right field at first base after a Young single to right field. So even the Orioles a few players talked about that, about how he was trying to show off a little bit even after the fact, after his slow home run trot around the bases last night. So considered day to day. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Jose Bautista for the next two games here in Toronto, just to kind of see if cooler heads prevail without him in the lineup. But we'll have to see about whether we do see Bautista over the next two nights.
Lip readers had Delman Young saying you're not that good out there to Bautista last night after that base hit. Let's talk a little bit about Ubaldo. He's back to make his third start for the season, has yet to give up a run. What are your impressions of what you've seen from Ubaldo this year?
He's really kind of followed through on all the improvements that he made in spring training. He hasn't allowed an earned run in 10 2/3. The big interesting thing about this start is that he's going to come into it well rested, because he was ejected in his last start after just 2 2/3 innings. Like I said, he has not allowed an earned run so far this year. The big key to that has really been kind of limiting his walks, getting ahead of hitters, and being able to use all his pitches. When he's ahead in counts and he has a good feel for his pitches, he can use up to 6 different pitches to try to get hitters out. He pitched really well against his Blue Jays team last time out, and he was ahead of them. And like I said, he used a lot of different counts and different kind of pitches in different situations to really kind of keep them off balance. So it'll be interesting to see if he can build off of that outing and have another really good one against the Blue Jays tonight.
Well, Ed, as always, we appreciate your inside look at the Orioles from Toronto. We'll see you when you get back to Baltimore for the Orioles homestand against the Boston Red Sox.